Michigan, Illinois, Virginia, Duke, Kansas at Arizona. What's the biggest game?
I'm going to say Kansas at Arizona, but all three are really big games. Last one, Cavs at Pistons tonight. Are you intrigued?
I am, but if Donovan Mitchell is out, and he apparently is,
right.
the Pistons.
Newfoundland and Labrador is known for its rugged beauty and its picturesque landscape. And of course, its people, loyal and proud. And in 2017, their pride was on full display.
Get loud, it's gone.
St. John's helped their local hometown hero, Brad Gushue, to his first Brier title. Can they do it again in his emotional goodbye? Or will someone else crash the party? Brier champion Brad Jacobs. The defending champs and Olympic gold medalists are back and hope to go back-to-back. Will Team Dunstone erase recent heartbreaks and end the Manitoba drought? Or can a veteran skip find the magic touch? We are on the rock. The Montana's Brier, next. In a recent survey, a travel website named Newfoundland and Labrador as one of the most welcoming places on the face of the earth. And we can all attest to that as we come inside the Mary Brown Center and say hello, Canada. And welcoming to this opening night of the Montana's Brier. Family is back together. Joe and Russ will hear from Kathy momentarily. There are two big stories, of course, going into this Montana's Brier. Number one, Brad Gushue announced last September this would indeed be his last go-round. But will he leave here in his last with a 7th title? We'll find out. And, of course, Brad Jacobs was just a week ago that he won the gold medal in Cortina. Now he's here to try and defend his Canadian championship. Turns out those two teams are in Pool A.
Lucky there's 3 spots in that pool, because those two have set sail already. Nova Scotia, you've got Kelly Knapp in Saskatchewan, Quebec, Menard, we're going to see him, and don't count out Nova Scotia and Ontario. I think Ontario could pull this out.
When it comes to Pool B, Joe, I think in that case we've got a couple of teams that are the heartbreak kids.
Well, yeah, you look at the last 2 Brier finals. Matt Dunstone lost that one. The one before was Mike McEwen. Will this be the year where they finally break through and win that title? And then for that 3rd spot, Kevin Cooey. We haven't seen Brier Kevin Cooey in years now. This might be his best chance to make the playoffs, but Braden Calvert, 2-time Canadian junior champ, he's finally broken through. He will give a fight.
We all remember, of course, 2017 and Gushue's emotional first win. And, of course, he's gone on to win 6. Now, let's meet the teams in this opening draw Friday night at the Montana's Brier.
Come on, because it's my pleasure to introduce you to the teams participating on sheets A through D. Here we go. On sheet A, Gold Redstones, let's hear it for Team Newfoundland Labrador.
Yeah, they're from the same club as Gushue, and Nathan Young is a protege of Gushue.
Throwing Yellowstones, please welcome Team Nunavut.
You see on the right-hand side there, Semilgalski, 10 appearances, now 9 of them for Manitoba.
On sheet B, throwing the Redstones, please welcome Team Newfoundland Labrador Gushue. Redstones, please welcome Equipe Quebec. On sheet C, throwing the Redstones, please welcome Team Ontario.
Jaden King and his team from Tillsonburg, Ontario, a rookie team.
Throwing Yellowstones, please welcome Team Nova Scotia.
From the Halifax Curling Club, Kendall Thompson is also a rookie skip here.
Over on sheet D, throwing Yellowstones, or Redstones, please welcome Team Prince Edward Island.
And the interesting thing is, both teams on this game will be playing with just 3 players.
And now, throwing Yellowstones, your Olympic champion gold medals, Team Canada. With lead, Ben Hebert, now playing tonight due to illness. Second, Brett Gallant.
Remember, he spent 10 years here on the island.
Skip Brad Jacobs. And the coach, Paul Webster. If you can, please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem. Today, we have a very special singer joining us down on ice level. You know him as the singer for Great Big Sea. Please welcome Alan Doyle.
Merci, thank you. Look. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Merci, thank you.
What a way to start. On this Friday night, draw 1 of the Montana's Brier from the most welcoming place on earth, St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador.
The 2026 Montana's Brier is brought to you in part by Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. By Home Hardware, locally owned, genuinely Canadian. By Kruger Products, the softest and strongest supporter for 45 years. And by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
3 other games on the ice. The only team not playing, Saskatchewan's Kelly Knapp. And with a look, here's Kathy.
Well, you heard that huge ovation for Nathan Young, the other Newfoundland and Labrador team. That can be a blessing, but it can also be a heavy weight. They'll open against Derek Samagalski, not representing Manitoba, but skipping Nunavut this time. Jaden King made a mark on the Ontario Tour this year, and he is a rookie, as is his opponent, Kendall Thompson, representing Nova Scotia. And finally, what a year. What a last couple of weeks for Brad Jacobs and his team. Are they tired? Maybe, but it's still going to be a tough task for Tyler Smith and PEI to beat this Olympic champion.
Time to meet the teams now is brought to you by Home Hardware, locally owned, genuinely Canadian. Team Gushue from the St. John's Curling Club, the Remax Center, skipped by Brad Gushue and backed up by Jeff Walker, Brendan Bottler, and Mark Nichols. The Quebec champions are from various clubs around Quebec. They are skipped by Jean-Michel Ménard, and they have Jean-François Trepanier, Martin Crête, and Felix Asselin, who does throw the fourth stones. Newfoundland and Labrador will play the red. You see Ménard is out. That gives you an indication of just how good that last rock draw was for Newfoundland and Labrador, as they pinned it twice. And so Gushue will have last rock here in this first. Get us underway. The Quebec lead is Jean-François Trepanier.
Definitely the start for Team Gushue here. You want, I ran into Brad just for a second, and he said he was nervous. You never hear that out of Brad Gushue, not anymore. And we obviously know why, but right on the pin both times. Quebec making one good one, one bad draw.
That's hard. Yeah. Little heavy. Okay, whoa. 10. Whoa. Clean. Girl. Easy. Clean. Brendan. Clean. Yep. Hard. Yep. Oh, sorry, guys. I lost it. Pull out. 9.5.
All right, time for the keys to the game, and let's start with the Quebec champions.
Yeah, name shows.
Now for Team Quebec, it's going to be the front end battle. You know that Brad Gushue, Mark Nichols, they're big game players, especially having the crowd on their side. They will be here to play. So try to get them chasing early in the ends and embrace that electricity. Team Quebec, they know that maybe the crowd isn't necessarily on their side, but it's such a privilege to have all eyes on you. They need to build off of that.
Okay. Whoa. Sure. Okay.
So they'll leave it short as we take a look at keys now for Brad Gushue.
Well, handle the distractions. Joanne just touched on it with Quebec, but it happens to Gushue too. He's pulled in 9 different directions. He's already out of the host hotel, staying somewhere else, trying to stay away from everybody. Shut down interviews on Monday. He understands. He's a veteran. He knows it's a long grind, and he's got to stay as fresh as he possibly can and force the in-turn. Team Quebec just loves that out-turn hit. The out-turn come-arounds, anything soft and anything hard, doesn't matter what it is, they want to throw out-turns, so make them throw in-turns.
Keys to the game brought to you by Scotties, Canada's #1 tissue brand and the official tissue of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts for 45 years. So not quite getting it around. They get it to the lid.
We're calling T-line like we're...
You think that, Joe, that second stone by Trepanier, was that a mistake? Were they trying to drag it in?
No, they actually called for the guard.
Okay.
I think they might have thought that if they went in with their first, that Gushue would put up that corner guard. I wasn't super surprised to see him play the open takeout, just because game one, day one of the Bonspiel, you're wanting to get a feel for what all of the paths in the ice are doing. All they've had is their pregame practice so far. So when Gushue rolled out on their hit, then Quebec said, okay, fine, we'll put up that guard.
Well, Kathy, it's interesting because Felix Asselin said to us before the game, he said, you're not going to see a blank fest here.
No.
They're going to go with him.
And he knows that the Gushue team is going to play hard, and so he said there's no point being defensive. And if you've watched a lot of Felix and his team play, they love rocks in play. I think that for Jean-Michel Ménard, he's been around too long to want to run it up and down.
It's a 10-2.
It's twice they've done that.
Okay.
It's a little straighter than they expect. Maybe thinking fresh pebble first hand, it might grind a little bit, slow down, make that little extra curl, but neither one did.
Was that hard? 10-2. Okay, pretty good weight.
Funny season for Gushue. He qualified in 3, missed qualifying 3 others, went to a tune-up spiel a week or so ago in Saskatchewan. A small one came 3rd, but that was his best result all year. Whereas Team Quebec's won 5 times locally.
Yeah, Jean-Michel says they've been playing really well since about November, and they had a phenomenal provincial. They went undefeated. So you talk about momentum, you almost have to give the edge to Quebec, but when you look at experience with Gushue, he even says it himself. If he could play in the Brier every week, he would never quit curling. He just loves this event so much. And they've also had lots of moments of brilliance on this team. And there's really a couple shots here or there in the last season and a half where if they make them, it's a totally different storyline. Sure. If they win that semi last year at the Brier, he had a shot to win. Yep. He had a shot to book himself into the playoffs at the trials. Who knows what happens from there? So curling, it's a funny game. It really is a game of inches.
Get it over there.
Heavy bump.
Okay, ici.
Plus. Ouais.
Okay.
Heavy bump comme toi.
Sure.
Hit and roll.
Yeah.
They got what they want now. Tight enough guard. It's their color. Try to roll this under.
Let's go, Jim.
Le speed ski line.
4-0-0 pour le draw. Cette patte-là, 3-9-5.
It's also goodbye for Jean-Michel Menard.
Absolutely.
Who announced that he will be leaving the game after this year. In fact, the 3 players with him, Crete and Trepanier, will all retire. 2006 champion.
Well, and it's interesting, Felix said that they knew that Jean-Michel was done, but right after they won the provincials and they were celebrating, his team all said, yeah, we're done. So it's a very unusual celebration when you win a province, but at least he knew.
Yeah, they toasted goodbye right here. But as he said, Joe, he wants to go on his terms. He just turned 50 years of age, did Jean-Michel.
Yeah, and that's something to be said for that, to play in your last curling game, and it'll be at the Brier.
Oh, my goodness.
An event that he holds so dear to his heart.
Such wonderful representatives for the province of Quebec all these years. They just love the sport.
Clean. Good. He wasn't trying to roll. He wasn't trying to roll it, obviously.
Not close on the previous Quebec intern. Joe tried to go underneath to the center line, missed it high side by quite a bit.
Ouais. OK. C'était heavy board, mais juste un peu, là. Saint-Mouette, ça va se ressembler pas mal.
It's the 11th Brier for Jean-Michel Menard. That win in 06. Coming over your brother, Glenn.
Yes, right.
Girl.
And did well to hold it right there. Familiar rules now. 5 rock rule, 10 ends, 38 minutes thinking time, 1 60-second time out. The no tick rule on the center line. You have to play a minimum of 8 ends.
10.5. Whoa. Should be good. Weight's good. Curl.
Pretty patient out here, Joe. Every intern has been thrown by both teams. They're just barely getting enough curl or not getting enough curl.
Yeah, they're not exactly whipping the rock down the sheet either.
Shot. Very good.
A little bit on the straight side for the hits.
Good call. Thanks.
A little careful with that back jam.
10-1.
Okay. Roll.
Control. All right. Speed is good there.
Okay.
They had a wonderful
Me too.
provincial, this Quebec team. They won 12 straight games.
Yeah.
Undefeated.
Once they got to the playoffs, they were pushed, but they managed to come through every time.
Currently ranked number 20 in our country, the team of Asselin. To the panier. Trying to roll it to that center line was the indication. Watch the jam, and they'll get away with it.
Really good throw.
Really good, kiddo.
Yeah, no one got to the inside in that spot until Felix just did it, so they went to school there.
Tough to throw it that soft out there, Joe. It's running beautifully, which normally it's a little sharper out there.
Shot, kid. Shot. Really good now. 10.5 feels 10.5 like it did earlier.
Yeah, like
Mark's
my
was like
second
a
one,
10-1.
mine was 10-1.
Okay.
And like I felt, it feels good.
Okay.
Now you're in a little bit tighter than me.
Yeah. You like that ice, Jeff? I do. Yeah.
It is remarkable to think, Russ, you know, he had been around the game for so long, wins in 17, and then rattles off 18, 20, 22, 23, and 24.
Oh, once the floodgates open, right? So many years to get that first win.
10-2. 10-1. Same. Wait,
10-1.
How that look for line?
Good. Yeah, I like the line. I thought it jumped a little early on you.
Yeah.
More than...
I'm just basing on your, like yours ran so much straighter there. That's why I was just worried. But.
And you were the same time because the guys told me. So.
Okay.
Final stone for Quebec's Felix Asselin. Quebec with 2 wins. National championships. The last was Menard in 2006. Ooh, and that's a mistake. They couldn't hold it up for him. And just like that, it's a draw for 2.
Oh, boy.
Slightly tighter line for that takeout. They were trying to get the inside roll to get behind the center line, but the call out of the hand was hard for line, so Martin Knitt just unable to hold this. Oh, I did not see that coming.
8. Team Gushue forced Team Quebec into 8 interns, which is definitely the weaker of the 2 turns, and they finally got an error. But you're right, I think just a little fresh spot there.
Yeah. Draw the button speed to be good.
Your line's good.
That should be good. T-line. Line's
What a
good.
gift to start it off. And this is the way it's going to be the entire week. I'll just sit back.
Yeah. What a great crowd.
For 2. Last year, the Brier Gushue converted 2 or more. 41% of the time, second only to Brad Jacobs. It's the opening night of the Montana's Brier from St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. Gushue, to the thrill of a sold-out house here at Mary Brown Center, scores 2 after the mistake by Felix Asselin. So he had the open draw for 2, no mistake, and so here in the second, it is the team of Jean-Michel Menard that does have last rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstones.
Early question this end is that guard touching the center line or not? So the official's been called out, but use the tool.
Wrong, so usually I just don't judge him. I like let Mark handle it.
So they'll line up the tool with the line.
One, actually.
Really gonna melt in now.
Are you gonna go around the corner now?
Maybe. Now what do we do?
Wow.
It looks like it's tight. Like I thought when I looked over, I thought it was good, but that's
Zot? Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, well,
I said he's probably
from
going to
that
go around the
angle,
corner
it
guard
looks
just
like
for that.
Yeah, and it looked like it was touching the tool. So you line that tool up with the line, and if the rock is touching it, or you line it up with the rock, and if it's touching the line, rather, sorry, then it means that it's on.
Good weight. Patient. Good weight. Good weight. Patient, ça creuse pas. C'est Martin en premier. C'est Martin en premier.
Curious to see how these draws run, Russ, just because the hits seemed really gradual last end. This looks like lots of finish here.
Yeah, a little high in the middle of anything, isn't it? Because the outside ins weren't busting last end. But that sure curled.
Yeah, you wonder, they were throwing kind of 10-second control weight. You wonder if the chase shot is going to be tricky, though. A little less. Will it catch a little bit of curl?
It actually over curls, and so they've got a chance now on the wide in-turn side.
Got by the guard by a ton, too.
This will be a bit of a guess, though. Not a lot of rocks out this wide in the pregame practice. You have to throw this pretty hard to kill the rock. It's all the way at the top of the 12.
Brendan Botcher.
Clean. Yep. Hard.
Jeff Walker.
Whoa. Go ahead, Mark.
Light, Brad.
Yeah,
That's just.
gets through.
And just enough, yes, to push it through. All right, let's begin our updates, and we'll check in on the gold medalist, Brad Jacobs, as he plays Tyler Smith PEI. Interestingly, both teams with just 3 players.
Yeah, it is interesting. And in this end, Mark Kennedy took on a double just Tyler Smith to split the house. On his final, Brad Jacobs threw an upweight double, just missed the second stone, and that means that it is a draw for 2 to the paint for Tyler Smith.
So Tyler Smith out of the Crapo Curling Club in Prince Edward Island is playing with 3 and has throughout their entire playdowns. Christopher Gallant just could not afford the time off. And Team Canada, meanwhile, Ben Hebert is not here. He's ill. He caught a cold and is fighting that. We wish him a speedy recovery. So Team Canada is playing with 3.
Yep.
But we are playing with 4.
Yes, we have a full team tonight. Yep.
Got a feel for Brett Gallant over there. Just keep curling, mixed doubles, all that sweeping. Yeah. Obviously, the men's play it now with 3. You sweep every rock no matter what. Curl or keep it straight.
Just what he was hoping for.
Try to take that one in.
A couple of nice clearing shots on our sheet. Martin Crête made the run back in the middle.
I curled
So
pretty
Derek Samagalski in his first skipping with Nunavut. Turks an early lead. And Ontario, Jaden King out of Tillsonburg with the lead on Kendall Thompson from Halifax.
And unfortunate for Kendall was trying to play a blank, and as we saw on our feature sheet, just overthrew it. It ran straight, and it was a steal by Jaden King with that flash.
I assume it was outside in hit for that blank.
Was.
Yeah, and that's been the flavor of the month here so far, isn't it? The outside ins are tracking just a little.
It's one of those things, you see so much movement to the middle on the draws, or even the finish at the end on all those draws. You assume that the hits will run with a little bit of extra bite or a little more curl. Just not quite the case.
Clean. Clean. Good. Cut.
Ouais.
Tout.
Dac.
20-25.
Ouais.
Avec un bon release, on va être proche.
Tiens là. J'ai 30.
31.
Good weight.
Just going to throw the corner for now.
Tell-moi que ça mène.
Might be able to get most of it tucked around that wide red. Get a chance.
We're good, we're good. We're good. On est un peu en avant de ta brosse.
No problems with humidity at the moment. Humidification's good, Kath.
And the temperature, Russ, you know, we had all commented walking in how cold this building is, but Greg is anticipating what we're looking at, full buildings, and it's too hard to drop the temperature during the game. And so with that, he's going to have to play the first couple of days to figure out what the happy medium is to keep that curl, but keep it cold enough to not bring in frost.
Heavy control.
Heavy control, okay.
Yeah, with a full crowd, every single draw, it's going to be hard to keep it cool enough.
Well, we only have to think back to 17.
Right.
And the final. And that great draw by Gushue. And the famous 6 feet more.
But yeah, good weight.
Yep. Whoa. Yes.
Yep. Push.
What a shot by Nichols.
Bernard, as he just chipped it in, went across the face and pushed it in.
All right.
Just the little things, you know, like that's not going to lead to a steal or anything, but there might have been a chance to get around that corner. Brad doesn't make a good one, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, it just takes any kind of glimmer of opportunity off the table for Team Quebec.
Last end is probably
I'll throw the same way.
Yeah.
Good. That's probably even 9-8 at first. Yeah, I'd say it's even under 10.
Both of them are champions. Mentioned Jean-Michel Menard with his championship. That was in 2006. A couple of Canadian mixed titles as well. And then, of course, the 6 titles belonging to Brad Gushue. And, you know, quite often we only talk about him, but we overlook the fact that Mark Nichols and Jeff Walker, along with him, are looking for a 7th here in St. John's.
Incredible.
Really good, Felix.
Good job.
Bon pitch.
Pas mal, celui-là.
Ouais. C'est ça que je l'ai switché.
J'ai vu que tu avais fait ça, mais il me semble là-dessus.
On va la switcher parce que même en pratique...
Clean. A little less. Same weight. Clean. Yep. Clean. Yep. Clean. Yep. Clean. You're good.
10-1.
Very good. 10. Yeah. Better stuff, I guess.
Yeah. I think so.
Well, we've mentioned, of course, his team is going to dissolve, but Felix Aslan's already found a new home, Kathy.
Well, he has, and it's Julien Tremblay, who we've seen here before at the Brier, also a team that he played in the final. And he said he really considered, does he want to be an import for somebody else in the country? And then he's just so tied to Quebec and the pride for representing that province. And he really felt that even if he was an import, he wouldn't necessarily have a better team than what he can grow at home.
Pretty good, Mike.
And away it goes. So we will put a blank on the board here in the second. When we come back on this opening night, the Montana's Brier, Gushue leads it 2-0. When we think back to 2017, as we welcome you back on this opening night, Montana's Brier from St. John's, and the Gushue pressure that he was under that year, they started very badly.
Gotta go.
They started 1-2, and then they had a team meeting, and they said, you know what, we'd have to embrace this. We have to take the energy of the crowd and use it. And they ultimately did, winning their first championship. And I think the same thing applies here with them in this goodbye tour, that in fact, you know, they have to embrace it all. Also on the ice, of course, the reigning
I think that was Jeff's rock, right?
gold medalists from Cortina, but tonight Brad Jacobs playing without Ben Hebert.
Well, he is. He's got the opportunity for 3 here. It has been a struggle this end for PEI after coming off a very strong first end. Tyler just ticking off an 8-foot stone on his final to leave the Jacobs team, already lying 2 in the 4-foot. He does need to be right on top, full 4, because PEI has a stone that is biting the 4-foot.
All the players got out of Cortina, did manage to get home for a while. The only player that did not go directly, came directly here was Brett Gallant, who, as mentioned earlier, had spent 10 years here.
Just that little bit heavy, just the 2.
So we're even there. What do you think will let him down, if anything? Do you think, Joe? What will let Jacobs down as this week goes on? I mean, I'm thinking of, you know, to my mind, weariness. Maybe not physically, but mentally.
Yeah, you have to assume there's a big letdown after the Olympics, and just the mental energy that it would have taken to be at their absolute best. The way that team supports each other, the way that Brad Jacobs himself leads the team, none of that is automatic. That doesn't happen by accident. He very deliberately, you know, takes the whole team on his back and really wants to support the whole lineup. So I see him maybe struggling with some fatigue there.
I like the guard.
Nice. They open up the middle and roll it to a guard. So they've got 2 guards to go behind now, Quebec, on that intern side.
Lined up beautifully, too. They got something cooking here now.
Brendan Botcher.
Whoa, whoa. Just pass half. Whoa, Max, easy. I like Curl.
Not a lot Gushue can do about the double corner situation, so he's going to try to keep Quebec busy up the middle here. Place a tight, just off center guard.
Keep going, Jeff. Keep going, you're getting it. Keep going, keep going. Keep going. Good, keep going.
Great shot.
Oh, doesn't quite get there and cover it. Maybe showing a little bit. So here is the week that is for Gushue. Starts tonight, then against Nunavut, Ontario. Then his protege actually had him on the bench at a Pan-Continental a couple of years back. That's the big one, though. Look at there. Last draw, Thursday.
Yep.
That'll be against Jacobs. Nearly touched them all, but watch where that will squirt. And it probably and did squirts out far enough.
Really close to holding this straight enough to connect on both in the rings there. That was a huge sweep from Trepanier. Kept it just off the line.
Close to the triple.
Tiny bit less of that top one.
Top 8's okay, but...
Toute la gang. Just a wiggle wider than I
Is this
have.
any pressure or wider? This is where the guys threw theirs.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I got mine all the way out there, too.
Yeah, okay.
Just notice this communication for Team Gushue. These first couple ends, Russ, they've been really, really precise and specific. The first end, they threw 6 intern hits on the wings, and they're talking about every single shot after it had come to rest. It's really good communication on that one, too. Are we wider than before, so that they know if the path is fresh, they do need to add a bit of weight.
Whoa, we're a little heavy. We're almost.
That's a good point, because Mark in the first end said to Brad, this is a hair tighter than we've been. It could be a little fresh, and that's where Quebec missed.
Curl.
And I noticed that early. Jeff Walker was throwing the draw to the button along with Brad Gushue, and it was Jeff Walker who was determining where the broom was going to go and what ice he was going to take. And so all 4 of these players invested, and sometimes you wonder if trying to park some of the emotions that go with this week makes you more technical, analytical.
Might just forces you to concentrate a little more. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, simplifying it. Thank you.
Especially when you're not shooting.
As my editor,
Here we go.
pull out your shirt.
It didn't take long, Vic.
No.
Woof, throw that out, Kathy. You don't need that. Get to the point.
And then they were a team of 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right.
Yes!
Oh, golly.
Hard Jeff.
Oh, that's going early.
That's Rapanier.
Hard Jeff.
And he'll
Pretty good.
touch them both and get rid of
Gotcha.
one. And he leaves the shooter up top, center line.
All right. Pretty good.
So when it comes to Quebec opening tonight against Gushue, and they'll meet Jacobs midway through on Tuesday, and they'll close out against PEI and Smith, who's on the ice, as Kathy has been showing us, against Brad Jacobs. This is the question mark, though, going forward. What happens to the rest of this team? What happens to Mark Nichols? What does he do?
Leave it. Almost T-line. Whoa.
His phone's got to be lighting up constantly.
Top 4. Pretty close. Full 4.
Lucky enough to play with Mark that one season. It was magical. He is something else, not just his shot making. It's everything else he brings to the team.
Okay.
Oh, it'll be wide open if he makes it.
And here he's not happy with where that draw ended up. Look at this.
I think that's better there than
256 Brier games. Talk about needing someone with experience on your team. That'd be a pretty good pickup. But Mark's not super happy with where that ended up, just because it does leave the double for Felix. Or for Jean-Michel, rather.
I just thought you give us like 2.
And you remember now, he went out to Manitoba, did Nichols. And I think he missed a Brier, so that's where that 13 games difference probably is.
There, right? Spin up,
Yeah.
So, should slow it down.
But he's made it quite clear, Kathy, his full concentration is on this event, Nichols. And when the dust settles, as they say, then he'll think about his future.
And he was very clear that he hasn't made up his mind. He definitely has calls, like you say, Russ, and he said that he felt that he could make that decision, and he will make it when he's ready to make it. And if the teams that are interested in him are prepared to wait, and he thinks that they will, then that could work in their favor.
And again, Kath, and again, I know Mark so well, and he's thinking about his skipper too, right? He said this is Brad's moment, and that's the way he thinks. He's just a class guy.
Nice double by Jean-Michel, but you actually heard Brendan Botcher say it as soon as Mark Nichols' draw went a little bit deep. Well, it'll be wide open if he makes it. So very makeable shot here for Gushue. He'll try to get a little roll towards that center line.
Yeah? I'm thinking 11 with that broom and you're close. Okay.
Well, he has that outside biter as well. So if you hang around, the force is on. Skip Stone's here in the third. And right away.
Yes!
Nichols picked him up right away. Really got to go. Get it by and then hopefully get it underneath. Like that. Oh, very nice. Great brush, Mark Nichols.
What a sweep by Mark Nichols. Brad called him on as soon as he let it go, so you have to assume that maybe he was a little softer than he wanted to be. The way they were screaming, I thought they were calling to hold it in the rings. That's just perfect.
Or just to get by even, yeah.
What was the weight?
I was sweeping. It looked,
11.
It looked good, 11, Brad.
11
It was 11.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just a little straight on the release there.
Okay.
That's what I felt.
I liked it. Mark held it awful good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, make him hit it. It'll be wide open at the end of this.
Unless he plays back
It'd
line.
be interested, Kathy, as this week unfolds. Brendan Botcher, in my opinion, took a lot of heat when he joined the team, and they struggled a bit, and all of a sudden it was his fault because he'd replaced EJ and he can't sweep and yada, yada, yada. Well, first of all, Mark knows how to sweep. We just witnessed it. And I think being a skip and having to not be in the house for the skip rocks, for all, he's only in the house for 2. I think it's a little harder for him to read the sheet, and therefore not quite as confident. It's taking time.
Well, just your angle. Brendan's so used to watching rocks come at him. Now he's on top of them. It's very difficult to judge, and it's very difficult to read.
Very good toss.
Yeah, what was my last one?
11-0.
Okay. Even a high 11.
12.5. Yeah.
Looks like
Soft
we're
and
throwing a
no
little
bait.
less weight.
Basically, they know they can hold it.
It's like good hack.
Okay. Sure. He was 12.5 on his.
Okay.
Where did that go?
The team is different, though.
So I'm thinking like
let's be honest, without EJ.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and when you go back to the 2 seasons that they've had, they have no wins on tour in those 2 years, right? And they've never gotten past the quarters of the 3 slams they played this year.
Yeah, very
And
unusual.
they have dropped now to number 14 in the world. So this is a team that's a little off what we've expected them.
Right.
Whoa! Clean! 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 Yes! Clean! 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 Curl! Curl! Curl!
Oh, that's fine, isn't it? That's well managed, and they even get a little bit of a flip underneath, making it just a little tougher. Yeah, so we know Brad Gushue will go, and as the 3 members of Quebec. And Reed Carruthers just announced the other day that he's going to stop playing. And E.J. Harnden, of course, who throws the second stones for Dunstone now, he's electing to hang it up. And I think by the time this is over and they start figuring out for the next quadrennial, as it were, we'll see maybe some more retirements. It's a quiet hit against 2, and boy, oh boy, again. Got to stay on it. Martin Kret.
Look out.
Still there. Now to Panier, backing it up. Oh, and did they do a nice job? Did they do a nice job? And they'll push it through. Kret and Trepanier save it for Felix.
I think it's 6 feet slower than it's been all week in this path.
Yeah, that much, eh?
I told him 6 feet, and he was a little skeptical on that.
And Brad's response was, really?
Well, that puts a lot of doubt in Brad Gushue's head, because 6 feet slower, you hate to throw it deep.
I was a little bit surprised when he told me I had to throw it that hard.
If I try and throw it back 8 normal, we're good. Yeah.
And I threw the rock exactly the way I wanted, but I just didn't listen to Brad.
The chance to win his first Brier title.
Doesn't look heavy.
Yeah, that rock was never heavy from any point there.
So as soon as he let it go, I made my way out there, and Brett slowed down a little bit to let me in.
Gallant and Nichols.
It was a sense of helplessness.
Gallant and Nichols and the crowd, they need to get it full 8.
Coming over the second hog line, it seemed like it was going to get there.
It's getting frosty. Full 8 is what you need.
I could see that they were just giving it 110%.
Full 8 is what you need to become the Canadian curling champions.
Fortunately, they got it there, and what happened afterwards was magical, I guess is probably the best description I could think of.
Yeah, and it was a building as full as this. The explosion of sound and emotion. That draw, of course, when you have to remember, too, that it was Jeff Walker had the wounded wing.
Right.
He had the bad shoulder, and they had landed. He said, Mark, you're going to come right out. And sure enough, Nichols joins him for that, and they dragged it to just get it there. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. It's maybe, for me, one of the highlights of being in this seat as long as I have.
All right.
As we welcome you back on this first Friday of the Montana's Brier from St. John's, Newfoundland. We go to the 4th, 2-1 Gushue. And yeah, not many teams on a banner in a hockey venue, but they do, Team Gushue. They're a banner hanging from the rafters here at Mary Brown Center. To the 4th we go, Newfoundland Labrador with Last Rock playing the Red Stones.
Clean. Yep, yep. Hard, hard, hard. Great shot.
Great shot.
Well, nice.
All right, Kathy, bring us up to date, please.
Well, it's a back-and-forth game on sheet A. Derek Samagalski being forced in both of the ends to score, and he did just that. Jaden King stole 2 consecutive ends in a row. Nova Scotia had a chance to tie, but did not make the draw, so scoring only 1. And it was a blank in the last end with PEI and Canada.
Well done. Succinct and right to the point.
But I can go into detail.
Yes, I'm sure you could. That blank was so good.
Yeah, I'll tell you on the way home.
Uh-oh. Now that red stone is behind the little stagger.
Good chance they've removed these, though. They'll both go. Probably he'll lose 1 red, but nose hit would work.
Yep. The other option that we have is
You can do that and try to roll behind the guard, throw less weight.
And you save that.
Yeah, if you high side it.
Rolling away hard.
Peel, we're probably losing this.
Oh, Peel, we're losing the red one.
That's okay, though, isn't it? You got a corner, you roll away, as long as you stick around.
Whatever you see.
Yeah. What are you thinking? Can't hear you.
I'm just saying you could play Peel and kill all of them.
Yeah.
Well, do you
or
ever
you
throw
could
like
play
I just don't want to throw it in the middle and
hit
leave
me
it
over here.
You might leave it right here.
You'd probably leave this right in front of this.
Yeah, and then he makes the...
Although it's probably tickling it.
I was going to say, then he's playing the double off of it into...
He might, but I think you're probably kissing it a little bit. Okay.
What do you like, Joe? I honestly, I like the softer weight shots. You've got the last rock, you've got the hammer. You can maybe direct some things here.
Yeah, the benefit of playing the upweight shot and removing all the rocks is as long as you keep your shooter, you will have a corner guard to use maybe later in the end. But I like this call. Gushue, there's no centerline guards. There's very little risk. It's a great opportunity if they can score another multiple. You really take control of this game heading into that 5th end. And worst comes to worst, you'll have a look at the forefoot to get your 1 and maintain that 2-point lead.
Now they're going to play the upweight. Watcher.
Curl.
And yeah, they'll clean up everything.
or to the left, you would have saved that red one. It's that too.
That's what we were seeing.
You might have been able to stick that back there.
Exactly.
That's what we thought, eh?
It didn't exactly fly out of the rings, did it, Russ?
No.
He threw that hard.
And he hit a lot of it too.
Either, but when we barely pitched it through and we hit it on the nose, we could have
Little,
sliced the yellow over the top.
Right, little on the left-hand side as we look, it would have geared over enough, dragged enough that it would have saved it. But still, as you say, nothing to worry about here. The blank's now alive.
Let's go. Juste contrôle.
Yep.
Un peu down.
Pas de speed.
Yep.
Let's go, Jeff.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yep.
Correct. Garde
Jean-Michel Menard.
Whoa. Oh, bien.
Garde un
Bien, on est
arc.
sur
Good way.
Ouais, c'est bon, rouler à gauche un peu.
Good. Good shot. C'est
down?
neat. Good
No,
weight.
just
No,
control.
no, perfect weight.
Probably an out
This is
turn.
looking like a.
Even if you roll it over there somewhere.
It's like about
11? 11?
11?
Sure, yeah.
11.
Nose?
No, no. No, you're turning
Oh, yeah, okay. Yep.
Actually, here's fine.
Okay.
10 now.
Yeah, you got it.
He's going to leave it right there, do you think, Russ? Or is he trying to roll it over?
I think they're trying to roll. It's there, but you've got to pick the perfect weight here. You can't be sloppy and
Wait,
not
what?
kick the yellow one out of the rings, number one. So if you throw a little more weight, it's tough to get the angle right here.
Whoa, curl. Curl.
Mark Nichols.
The curl to save it.
Watcher. Oh, now look at
Spin
that.
down.
Will he come
on that
back?
side. Yep, yep,
Will
yep,
it
yep,
come
yep,
back?
yep.
Come on, come back to me. And not
good
quite.
Oh. Brilliant try.
Let's go.
Ça se pourrait.
C'est le pas du corner guard de tantôt.
Drôle là.
The Mary Brown Center is home to the Newfoundland Regiment of the Quebec Maritime Junior Hockey League.
4-0-0, 4-0.
They've had a really good season. Qualified for the playoffs in the Eastern Conference of the Q. And right now they're on a 6-game road trip.
So with Mark Nichols rolling to not going to go around that corner guard. It doesn't usually work out great for the team without last rock to play around the corners. They're just going to go into the rings.
Pas mal ta brosse.
Identifying that this is looking like a blank.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, good shot. Bon lancer, Jim.
It slid well.
What do you think that weight was?
11.
That was.
You know what? It probably was a 10 and 7.
We threw a bunch of boards out here in the second end.
I'll give you a little more. He wants board on this.
Yep.
I love the way the Gushue front ends talk at speed. It keeps them engaged, number one. A lot of input from Walker, I've noticed, and they're really talking out how hard Mark's got to throw this thing.
Joe, when you've got those two corners on that other side, and you've got last rock, would you ever, if you're Gushue, ignore that yellow stone and play over there?
I think maybe earlier in the end, but because it's third's last rock, you don't want to play over there and then end up getting forced at this point.
Okay.
Everyone really wants to convert that hammer, score that 2 or more, and it's just not quite setting up that way with the roll not quite getting on Mark's first.
You also hit it right in the perfect spot.
As we get ready to play fourth stones and Felix Aslan. And the difference in the game so far is that the mistake by Aslan in the first.
Yeah, no kidding. Felix is almost to a full stop when he gives that little extension, or big extension, I should say.
C'est un bon moment pour saluer les gars du bureau. Je pense que c'est un bon moment. Saluer les gars du bureau.
Salut les gars du bureau.
On salue les gars du bureau.
Different way to throw. Some other players come out,
Clean up that path.
scream into the hog line, have to back it off a little bit, just drop it. Others just let it go clean. It's funny how many different options there really are still to this day.
10 now. Sport? Yeah, Mark was a little heavy. Mark was 10. Okay.
Which Brad will slide a lot farther with his leg kick. Won't slow down as much. And you'll add just a fraction.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Curl.
Weight's good.
Curl. Curl. Hard work, hard.
Nichols.
Hard. Hard.
Should be.
Please.
And good he is.
Wasn't expecting that.
Hasn't, I'll be honest with you, it's not the game I expected.
No.
No, I really see a lot more simplification. It's a lot more simplified from Team Gushue than I'm used to seeing, and part of me thinks that's because it's game one of the event. They're all getting their feet under them, and especially to hear Brad Gushue himself talk about how he's nervous.
Yes, yeah. Exactly.
So I think they want to get their feet under them before they really start to push.
That makes sense.
And they've obviously been burned throughout the season, given their results haven't quite been where they want them to be. So making sure they get off on the right foot.
Good weight.
Right.
Yep.
You have to throw a draw.
Yeah, Marty. Push it.
Me.
Good job.
Shot. I think right there for me is good.
Yep.
So looking for the blank, Brad Gushue. All right, first look at these two rookie skips. This is Jaden King out of Tillsonburg, Ontario, against Kendall Thompson from the Halifax Curling Club.
Well, Jaden's first one, which was a draw buried, really led to this opportunity for three. It is an open hit after Stuart Thompson not able to roll underneath.
3 red.
So 3 it is as Ontario and King look to win the first championship for Ontario since Glenn Howard back in 2012.
That's a great young team, Kathy. They just a couple draws in. Number 2 has to be a little bit of nerves, but other than that, they've been flawless.
We saw
and
that.
That away, that goes. Okay. Thanks. Wow. Wow. That's a Kathy. This is a blank. Thanks. It's the opening night of the Montana's Brier from St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. Brad Gushue on the ice in his opener against Quebec and Jean-Michel Menard. Welcome back. We go to the fifth, 2-1. Gushue leads it, and he once again does have Lastrock has the hammer here in 5, playing the Redstones. Very,
very defensive approach from Brad Gushue, but you can certainly understand why. He got the miss in the first end. He's one up with. There's absolutely no need. The other team, in this case Quebec's, got to come to him.
Yeah, I think if we saw a tie game or even Newfoundland trailing by 1, you would have seen that corner guard go up with the hammer, try and generate the score of 2, but instead they've come around the middle to start this end. Jean-François Trépanier slid a little bit deep on his. So to the back 8 foot, and Jeff Walker just welded a freeze on there.
Martin Crête in a 13th appearance.
So much play down this intern side in this game. This is really quick.
Straight. Okay, sure.
I think they were trying to freeze to the shot rock at the back, and they just bumped it in.
Freeze, yeah.
That was my thought.
That's the best shot, I think.
Sure.
So either that or just a straight peel.
If we what?
Either that or straight peel. I like the draw, guys.
I'm okay with the draw.
I like it.
Yeah, I do too.
Try and get right to the inside is pretty good.
I think it was Walker that just said, I like the draw, guys, let's go after them. So this is an opportunity here for Gushue. Of course, you could peel the middle with hammer, that's never wrong. But they're sitting 2 under cover here. This is a great chance to put some pressure on Quebec.
Yeah, and it's almost a double peel situation for Quebec to run it back. That's not easy either.
Go hard then.
A little slower on this side.
Whoa, curl.
Nichols and Walker.
Curl, biting. No, we're not touching. He's trying to get a tick there.
And they'll just slide underneath their center guard.
Okay.
Not all bad, though. Takes away the yellow rays.
Curl, biting. No, we're not touching.
Brad was trying to get that rock to just graze the center line 1, roll off, and be available for Team Gushue to run back later in the end. He won't be happy with the stagger there. If Quebec can weld a freeze on here, it'll be very difficult to remove. But for Martin Crête, the best he can do is 3rd shot right now, I believe. This is really precise.
Definitely a little slower here, as I just mentioned.
Gotta go.
That's left. And yeah, gotta go. Trépanier.
Good weight. Really gotta go. This away. Show it. Yep.
Oh, wonderful, yes.
There you go to sit at moment 3rd shot. It is still Gushue sitting the 2.
It's like 4 or 5 feet to slower in the side. Really good adjustment.
You can get away with a little more than half, but half is good.
Half looks really close.
Yep.
Potcher.
Yep.
A little bit of on his landing. Walker trying to blow it up here up front, and they do. All right, Kathy, in a 2-2 tie playing the 4th, and it's Prince Edward Island with Lastrock.
And this game is quite a bit slower than the rest, even though there's only 3 players. I think for Tyler not playing a lot on the tour, he's really considering what the Jacobs team can do. He tried to draw to the lid on his first, but he set up an angle that Brad Jacobs hit, and it is 2 that Tyler 4.
Struggling a little bit is the skipper Smith. Just 34% on his draws.
That's where your extra pressure comes in handy.
Right, good enough.
Steal of 1.
1 yellow.
1 yellow it is. 1 Jacobs.
Pour que la jaune elle débarrasse vers là. Ben, soit ça ou le nez, un des deux qui s'en va vers là.
que sinon, si on roule vers là, on va
Il va
peut-être
peut-être être pogné en sandwich si on fait ça.
Juste off-nose sur le nez, je pense que c'est bon.
Sur le nez?
yeah.
Oui.
Same way, Jim. Contrôle pareil.
Four sheets in play. The only team not on the ice tonight in this Pool A is Kelly Knapp from the Highland in Regina.
Trying to hit this on the nose, eliminate a redstone.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, Jim, good shot.
So they've got it surrounded.
Yeah, left the double, though.
On remet ça, faire plus de...
Ouais, de ménage.
Ouais. Ouvrir ça un peu plus large.
Maybe a hair higher, that one doesn't squirt out quite as far as it did, or a shade lighter, one or the other.
As-tu des contrôles?
Close.
Bah, c'était gros.
C'était gros.
Right on the nose here.
Clean! Clean. Yep! Yep. Clean! Yep! Yep, yep.
Five Nichols. Walker.
Yep, 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 yep.
Bam, bam, and away it goes.
That's his nickname. Everybody can throw it hard now, Beck. The sliding surfaces, the dip toe. But back in the day, back when I played with him, Mark threw it as hard as anybody in the world. Brings his sliding foot right over the hack.
Roll out of the house to try and slice it. And
Jumps at it.
He can't even freeze. Like, he could freeze.
Mais j'haïs pas ton corps de même.
How do you make that double without
Quand
losing the
même, c'est
yellow?
vrai, parce qu'une demi-roche, elle spin contre, elle fait ça, puis là, il va l'ailler deux là.
Ouais. Je pense que c'est ça, ouais.
Ça, c'est
Now, what else do you do is the question, though.
Right.
So try to hit that red at the top 8 on the left-hand side and just slice it over the rock back button. You'll probably take the yellow with it. This is really precise. Any kind of error could be a simple 2 for Gushue.
Walk out!
Hein?
Walk out!
C'est comme...
Moi, je pense que c'est moins que ça, Jim.
Juste pour dire plus mince que ça.
Ouais. 2 tiers, je pense qu'on est plus proche. Let's go.
Whoa! Girl! Whoa! Girl!
Menard.
Whoa! Straight!
And will he spill everything? Oh, not quite. And so that'll settle up now if they can spread them out for a possible deuce.
Really good. Super bon pitch, Jim.
Since 2017, when the barn door was left open for Gushue, I'm in shock how many times he has easy twos, like draw the rings like in the first end, or in this case, hit and stay a couple times. It's just incredible. They rarely work themselves into a mess strategically.
You want to even these up, hey? Back 8.
Yeah. Played as though it's like 14 to T line, right?
Okay.
So that's a little extra.
Yep.
It's pretty quick here, even though it curls a lot. Want to get her back there, Joe, if there's no double.
Yeah, I heard Walker say about 14, so that's a hog-to-hog time, how long the rock takes to travel down the length of the sheet.
Go ahead. Gotta keep it going.
Okay. Weight's close.
Looks okay.
T-line.
It looks
Weight's
okay.
close. Weight's good.
Yeah, trying to even them up.
Weight's
Take
good.
a look.
Weight's real good. We're there.
Okay.
We're there.
Yeah, it doesn't need it. Whoa, guys.
Hard.
Wow. Wow, goodness.
Ah, my bad.
Yeah, I noticed a Quebec rock went over that way and then went 4 feet farther than they thought it would.
I think Walker said, I have heard him say, my bad.
Yeah, they were off and on that the whole way, assuming that it would slow down with the curl, but just a little bit more worn in than expected.
There's a lot of conversation about weight. I think it's pretty good across the sheet. Like, we don't have any frost, and we worked all the areas.
Worked all.
Yeah. I think it's probably stock weight just about everywhere.
Okay.
I don't know if you're seeing this.
That's an interesting comment. Stock weight.
Yeah, that's a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just standard.
Yeah, I'd assume he just means across the sheet. It's probably about a 14 and a half to the T line.
Yeah, to Brad's point, they thought it was a little narrow, and everybody then went, whoops, it's curling into maybe a path we haven't used. And it's really quick.
Good way.
Yeah, in fairness to the sweepers, haven't seen anything inside out. There haven't been a lot of corner guards.
But this lets Quebec and Asselin off the hook. Watch out now.
Yeah.
And they'll just hold it up for him again.
Yeah, that's very unusual for Team Gushue. The obvious play is miss it short, give it to the brushers, but he just didn't think it was that quick. I remember the one Quebec rock there. It was they all looked at each other like, oh man, that went forever.
All right. 10.5. Yep. Even throwing.
You can speak to that, Joe, as a sweeper. It's not you're sitting at home watching this. You're going, how could he do that? But
yeah, and it's just one of those things, especially early in the event. I mean, you know, fifth end looking for trends that we've talked about at this end towards the middle on the outrun side of the sheet looks a little bit at what paths have been used, but again, you just got to judge it as you see it too and sweep to your tolerance. T-line would have been okay there.
Throwing the perfect game so far. He has 7 perfect games at the Brier in his career as Gushue. The best anybody else, 3.
Not my best.
Pardon?
Not my best. So.
You fixed it.
Yeah, yeah.
I think we're going to see a lot of deep breaths.
Looks like
week.
it. Yeah.
Just
even at a botcher there, yeah.
J'avais 4 l'autre. 4-0-3.
Okay, Jeff.
Hard scene, Jeff. We're good.
Go, Felix.
Toss. Good job, man.
Now they'll go looking for the blank now, and a missed opportunity for Gushue. I'm not sure to suggest this, that Menard, I think, may be happy with the results so far, because what he's done is taken this crowd right out of this.
Yes, and he's shortened the game.
Clean. 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 Clean.
And there you go. So we'll put another blank on the board. That's back-to-back blanks. Anything you want to say, Kathy?
Not a thing.
Okay, thank you.
The 2026 Montana's Brier is brought to you in part by Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. By PointsBet, the official sportsbook and casino partner of Curling Canada. By New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. And by BKT Tires, growing together.
Team Quebec, Felix Aslam, Jean-Michel Menard as they huddle with Francois Roberge, their coach. I think they're pretty happy with where it is right now as we check the numbers after 5. As I say, they've taken the crowd out of this, Joe.
It has. It's been a quiet game so far, very simple and really characterized by a couple of uncharacteristic misses. The first end with Aslan flashing his hit and giving that simple 2 to Gushue, and then in the 5th, Team Gushue had a chance for a very simple 2, but an oversweep with that rock Nichols through the rings. But what's not to like here about Gushue's start to this Brier 100% after the half?
Numbers after 5 brought to you by PointsBet, the official sports gaming hundreds. St. John's Harbor. And just up in the distance there, you Signal Hill. It's beautiful. We've had lots of snow here in the last few days. Just in time for the start of this year's Montana's Brier. And of course, the big story, one of them certainly was Brad Jacobs and his gold medal. And then the other being Brad Gushue and his announcement last September that he would be retiring.
You can feel the energy start to come into the building.
I haven't been this nervous in a long time, so shaking like a leaf out there. Hey, boys.
Please welcome
got emotional there. I was filling up, so I was like, come on, move on.
Well, yeah, what was that song by the Police? Every breath you take, every step you make, they'll be following you and watching you. They will this week, certainly. here in St. John's as Gushue on the ice in his goodbye. Will it in fact be a goodbye, or will he play on at the Men's Worlds to be played in Ogden, Utah, as we welcome you back on this opening night? 2-1. Gushue leads it. We've had back-to-back blanks. We go to the sixth now. Once again, it is Brad Gushue from the St. John's Curling Club, the Remax Center, with last draw. He has the hammer, playing the Redstones.
So interesting getting to hear those little comments from Brad. You don't always know when you're on TV, but you're always wearing that mic. And I'm really impressed just to see how open he's being with how he's feeling. He's not trying to fight those feelings or the nerves that are there. And I think at this point in his career, anytime I've heard him talk about feeling nervous, he actually really embraces that, because when you've played so many games, you've played in 2 Olympics, it's a real privilege to have that feeling in your body, that adrenaline, the nervousness. Shaking like a leaf, though, I mean, that's more than he's probably felt in a long time.
Yeah, it means so much to him in the province.
Well, and we talked to Mark Nichols before the game, so much focus on Brad, but I had said to Mark, you know, your history with this man is so long. How will you handle it this week? Will it be emotional? And he said from the day that Brad made the announcement, Mark said it's been an emotional year. And so these guys are all trying to park things, and they have worked a lot with mental trainers, sports psychologists to help them through these moments.
Martin Kret, and they'll sit there too. Oh, we talked about Ontario and Nova Scotia. 2 rookie skips in Jaden King from Tillsonburg and Kendall Thompson out of Halifax County.
Well, and Kendall Thompson is in all kinds of trouble, but he got a bit of a break on the final stone by Jaden King. Jaden was trying to block the shot stone. It over-curled, so this is an open hit, but he does need to get a little bit of a roll to score. It is against 4.
A former Nova Scotia junior champion, was a skip at St. Mary's in U-Sport. Beat Owen Purcell, reigning champion, and that will be a steal of 1, 2, and 3, and 4. His brother is on the team. Stewart appeared in the Brier in 19, but the others on his team, Bryce Everest and Michael Brophy, they're all making their debuts as well.
They had that made, Joe, with a little bit of brushing.
Yeah, there was no panic on that until, I don't know, 3/4 of the way down the sheet.
Yep.
On our sheet, Gushue and company aren't happy with that simple 2 slipping through their fingers last end. They elected to throw the delayed corner. Quebec went into the rings. They hit and rolled to the side, so they put up that corner guard. Now they might be able to use it.
Shot.
Kind of like one.
Pas monter.
Ben, elle courbait, mais tu sais, elle pas donner. Ça va devenir de même éventuellement.
Did you 4? Yeah.
I got 15 on there. It's tight.
Both teams playing with 3 players as we update Prince Edward Island against Team Canada.
Well, Brad Jacobs doing Brad Jacobs things, faced 3, and on his final stone he hit and rolled underneath, and that is what Tyler Smith is chasing. But the guard is long enough for Tyler. Quiet wait, an opportunity for 3.
Hard to it.
That wasn't a good look.
Whoa, don't bother.
Boy, what a chance that was.
Steal of 1.
Yeah, steal of 1. Brad Jacobs not having his best game, 63%. You know, sometimes you play to the level of your opponent. Possibly, Kathy, you see a different in him?
You know, Brad Jacobs has faced a bunch of rocks. He's taken on doubles almost every throw, and he's made one but got the other one, and didn't get the other one, rather. So it's 50%, 50%. But he's actually playing very well. The numbers don't show the story.
Ouais.
OK. Si t'aimes ça, j'aime ça. OK.
Great adjustment from Nichols there. Got that right on the X. Actually overcurled a bit, but it's going to go right onto that yellow Quebec rock.
Juste ici. Tampé. En avant. Ça ici, Chase là, il va faire 2.
OK.
Ah, il est dur à placer sur un 17. Mais...
Ouais, je comprends.
Oh oui, mais c'est ça que vous voulez. C'est juste pour savoir pour la force. 4-0-0, 4-0-5, on va être très proche, Jim.
This is a really precise shot for Jean-Michel. Trying to lock this rock on the corner of the Newfoundland stone top of the house.
Good weight!
Perfect line and weight here. They could go around it a little bit. Try to just sit two.
Line's good.
Attention, il est là-bas.
Go, Jeff. On est un peu up.
Line's good.
On est proche.
On est en train de faire le
Pretty slow rotation. It might slow down.
On est là, on est bon.
Pretty good.
Okay, good shot.
Caught in between. It's pretty good, though.
Good call, Jeff.
Good job, Jim.
The hair more curl on the corner would have been a wee bit better.
Just a hair high.
Yeah. Nose are 1 millimeter high. Yeah.
Run double if possible.
Can you save that stone running back?
Yep.
Yeah, you can.
Hard, Jeff.
Mark Nichols.
Hard, Jeff.
Walker on the brush. Here we go. Run it back. Bang. And he'll drive it by. They'll kill the Roan.
It's the wrong way.
Wow.
And so Quebec sitting the 2. Corner belongs to Gushue.
Sorry. Shoot. Okay.
Même dans le
capable de
patin un peu
taper
plus
là,
au
puis
milieu.
être shot, là, va être dur à sortir.
Mais si elle tape là, il a roulé par là.
Non, il est capable de chasser quasiment à pogner sur le nez. Ah, je comprends ce que tu veux dire.
Fait que juste toucher au 4.
Je pense que oui.
Ouais, OK.
Trouble now for Team Newfoundland. Quebec's going to come draw in there to sit 3. They'd like to be just kind of biting top 4 foot here.
Moitié dans le 4 pieds.
Si, mettons, je me mets full 8, il fait le tour.
Yeah. Fait que moitié dans le 4 pieds, j'aime ça.
Elle glide bien par là.
C'est shoot-out. Ça glisse super bien.
You could try to bury it more than that, but that just invites Gushue to freeze one in there. I think you've got to protect that back one, don't you, Joe?
Yeah. Just straight behind the guard. You're saying the speed is really nice, just like the draw for hammer speed.
4th stones. Here in the 6th. All the games have started the second half on this opening night. Montana's Brier.
Vas-y un peu. Elle est bonne.
Yes, Link. Winning.
Yep.
Yes, line.
Ah!
Oh!
Broke the broom.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, boy.
Tabarnak, Denis.
C'est correct?
Montana correct. And timeout. And
Oops.
Yeah, I will be okay. Give me a few minutes. Yeah, Frank is...
Well, you don't see this happen very often. So much downward pressure. This thing snaps, and you're not expecting it, obviously. So looks like he's okay.
Jammed his foot, his trailing foot, and whipping down and kind of stubbed his toes a little bit.
Oh, my God. Ça brosse. I don't think so, but it's grabbed like some...
So the rule being you can't use a fresh broom head in the middle of the game. So he's taking the broom head off of the broken one. He'll put it on the replacement.
We can mark it if you need it. Want to make sure there's nothing under it?
Brad, il l'a brûlé.
Brad, I didn't touch it.
No, he didn't. He didn't touch the rock. What's that? The rock.
I didn't touch the rock.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Well, we'll put it back.
It would have been guard because it picked after,
well,
but
I think it ended up getting over here.
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah, I think it went farther over though. Just to hog line in, yeah. I don't think we want to go down the sheet. No. I agree.
Yeah.
They might be able to show...
Lift the rock up, I think.
Okay.
Worried about a piece of shrapnel from the broken broom to be sliding underneath the red one.
Kite didn't touch the rock as it was moving, but it caught shrapnel from his broom and then picked sideways.
Yes, Link. Winning.
Yep.
Yes, line.
So he doesn't touch it. Trepanier actually helps him get out of the way.
Yeah, and it picked on debris. Isn't that strange? Oh, he really hammered his toes, Vic. So on his right foot.
Somewhere in the vicinity. Yeah, right there is close. It might have been tighter to the rings, but that's pretty good. Is that close? I thought he hit his with his arm, but it just picked on the shrapnel. Yeah, he didn't touch. Sorry, Montana. I thought you fiber. For it to go that way.
And it just picked
but there's
sideways.
still, Brett, there's still carbon fiber right there. No, he didn't touch it. It picked on the. Yeah, Brad. There's still carbon fiber on the ice though.
There's a little piece everywhere.
We moved the guard.
I think we're gonna have to dig it out. There was another. Okay. Mark got one with his finger, but there was a piece of right over here, too black, too strong. Too strong.
Just like a golf shaft, it's a graphite carbon fiber. Once they shatter, it goes everywhere.
But to your point, Joe, the amount of downward pressure.
Oh, yeah.
You just push everything back. He's going to learn.
Martin Kret.
Okay, let's go. Laser focus there. Let's go.
Well, this one we just put there, and that one you already went under. So you went under both of those. It'd just be the ones in the house.
Brett,
and
can
we
we
put that one there.
Use a Sharpie to mark the spots?
We should be able to get close to the camera.
Okay. The rock. I don't think he didn't hit the rock. It picked.
So they're just going to take a picture now of where the stones are, and then they'll give a good mop.
If it was gone, we would
Or
play
a
the
sweep.
out-turn double, I bet. Now we're going to play an in-turn freeze. But there's still carbon fiber bits out there.
Yeah, the concern now is
You're right.
play will continue on this
Just my foot.
on the sheet, and you don't want everything to pick sideways.
I'm not sure what he's going to do with the ring.
So they pull. I suspect they're going to pull all the stones,
I'm not sure.
do a little
You want it
brush,
done again?
and then put them back. They've been taking pictures.
I think if you use the straw broom, just go around the rocks.
The other thing they could do is use a
If
magic
the rock
marker and
was
just
gone,
just
like
put a
how it
Sharpie
was.
mark at the north end of the rocks.
No
It's not
guard
going to
there.
hurt the ice.
I don't see
Any more pieces? Do you?
I don't see it.
No.
See anything.
It's only if it's in the block, right? It's only if it's in the...
Just gonna try to get everything on that side, so just don't walk over on there.
Probably do it again.
No,
Just scratch, but it's
yeah.
because those tiny little pieces, you won't even see them.
That's old school though.
You good?
I think so.
C'est ça qui est arrivé tantôt, dans le fond.
And now final mop.
Ah ouais, je l'avais déjà. Je l'avais déjà fait.
Non, mais après ça, maintenant, il a fait mon oubli.
After this end, is it worth it?
Moi, tout est enlevé.
Okay, thanks, Matt.
Je
We'll
pense
try
qu'on a
it.
eu le pied, même s'il arrive de quoi que ça.
Yeah.
Well done, the ice crew here this year. Montana's Brier.
That's Matt Rankin. He's worked with Greg Owatsko from Manitoba for a long time.
There, I guess worst case is
Yeah, I got you.
A horrible break for Quebec.
See it.
Martin seems to be fine, but they had Team Gushue in a lot of trouble there.
And that rock looked really good
Yeah.
coming in, Russ. It
Yeah.
would have been top 8, probably biting 4 exactly
yeah.
where they wanted it.
Now you go from maybe you don't score to a real good shot at a deuce.
curl's better than the over curl, I believe.
Do you want to see edge?
Question will be now, how will this rock run once it gets to that far hog line? You
you guys
assume
like
the sweepers will keep a heavy clean down if the weight is
that'll be
close.
Rushes down for sure.
T-line, 2/3 buried. Yeah.
That's perfect.
You like that? Is that enough?
I like that ice.
Okay, I do too.
I like it.
So draw the button speed.
Yeah.
It's also been mopped twice, Russ, so the speed might be a little bit better. Hog line in as well. Might get a couple feet of extra carry.
The sixth end situation, isn't it?
Draw to the button speed.
Line's good.
And he was 10 centimeters away before the game began. Brad Gushue
Whoa.
playing his first.
Line's good. Clean. Clean. Line's good. Straight.
We're there.
Hard.
Back feet.
Curling.
Right to it. Right to it. Heavy.
You got to go, Jeff. All the way. Right to it.
Watch the over curl. Oh, and just enough. Looks like they just saved it.
Okay.
Hard.
See the lack of rotation compared to what a lot of the top teams are doing now. Brad's been very consistent with that his whole career. It's maybe like a 3.5, 4, and you can get that. Look at your goal. You can get that little extra finish.
All the way. Right to it.
Okay.
They were playing it heavy, and I was just could have bumped it 2 rocks. Yeah.
So Quebec
Could've
playing
ran
down to
up
that,
the
are they?
strap.
Must have here for Felix Asselin, throwing the 4th stone. Final rock for Quebec as we play here in 6.
Good weight. Yep. Good weight. Yes. Yep. Gotta go. Yep.
To Panier, and now Cret.
Just the weight. Good weight. Straight. Yep.
No hesitation from Cret. Got to get it there, fellas. Watch the over curl, and very nicely done. And they are. They're shot rock.
C'est brossé. J'ai mis un petit peu moins de poids.
Martin saying he put a little bit of less weight on the broom that time.
Yeah.
As one would. What a great managed rock.
Mettez 70 livres de moins, mettons. Là.
Just 10 pounds less on that brush. Well, mission accomplished here for Team Quebec.
Brad's obviously going out a good foot wider. So should still be up to speed here.
Line's good.
Yeah, it's there. We have back 8. We carve it.
Line's good.
Back 8. Go.
Line's good.
Nichols.
Keep going.
It's curling lots.
Try to see if it stops.
And on its own now. And grinding in that slide path, and did it. Wow. Very close. I think it is yellow.
Yep. Mark knew instantly.
Yellow? Yeah, okay.
One yellow.
It's a steal of 1. My goodness. In an end that was setting up for a possible deuce for Newfoundland and Labrador. Two.
four of us get to experience this together, and we're a pretty tight group, and we're working class curlers that just love the game, and to be representing Manitoba at our first Brier is pretty special.
I've been to a lot of these, so I know what to expect, and I think the guys know what to expect. The main difference would be when we used to come to these, we were probably more of a favorite. This time I'd say we're middle of the pack, but I like our chances, and it's going to be a fun week.
You don't hear that very often from Kevin Koe. Yes, making a 14th appearance, the four-time champion, two-time world champion, is he will play Braden Calvert, the Manitoba winners out of the Heather Curling Club, coming off a 27-9 season. Calvert making his first appearance. So that'll be our featured game when we join you tomorrow afternoon. We are tied at 2 now after that steal of 1. So some uncharacteristic mistakes we're seeing right now from Gushue and team. But they do have last rock. They have the hammer here in 7, playing the Redstones.
Girl! 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 Hi, Philippe! Girl! Hi, Philippe!
No bounce, Agent.
Come there.
Good. Good, Martin. Good weight.
Just a little bump. Yeah, just...
Well, what do we say? You have to make the most of the opportunities given, and this was the key shot to set up that steal, and he just makes it.
Hardest shot in curling to get that freeze right, and nowadays you're going to be close on your speed, especially with 2 great rushers, as long as your broom doesn't break, but you've got to get that line right, and this is absolutely on the X. Really well done.
And then, of course, Gushue was heavy with his draw. The key shot brought to you by BKT Tires, growing together. Results in the steal of 1.
Brad's first one over curl. We talked about getting the line right. He just over curled enough that it made that next freeze possible. Really good shot by Felix.
You said you took the weight off on mine. Hey, boys!
You gotta thinking if you're Team Quebec gave up a horrible 2 in the first end. Looked like they're going to give up 2 in the 5th when Mark threw it through. Brad gave them a gift there.
First count.
They're right in this thing.
Yeah, they're very happy, I would think.
Il va biner la rouge dans les deux jambes.
Look at it, it's not the game we expected. To be honest with you.
No.
Martin Crête.
Patient. Patient. Spur up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Straight. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Straight. Yep. Yep.
No roll. No roll.
And roll they are, and they're going to roll into the back. A little confused on the brush, Joe.
Yeah, it just looks like Felix wasn't ready to keep sweeping again. Sometimes you get called off, and he went straight up. He's on a slider, so it takes a second to get back down. He just wasn't ready.
Sorry. Good.
Very good.
Hey, not bad.
Brendan Boncher.
Clean 4. Where? Top 4. Whoa.
Trying to play a little freeze tap here. Come to their top red. Tap the yellow out into the open.
Top 4. Curl, Mark. Right to ours. Curl. Hard, Mark. Hard. Bump and half rock.
Curl.
Up and half rock.
Keep going. Curl.
Good.
And just that little bit of a bump pushes that yellow stone out a little bit more.
Good shot.
Great scrub. Very good.
Right there. Nice fat chin.
Newfoundland Labrador against Nunavut, Kathy.
And it's very similar. Every time Derek goes to throw with last rock, he's having to make a double or he's being forced. In this case, he's trying to play the triple as a way to score 3.
Derek being Derek Samagalski, who is making his 10th Brier appearance. All of them, of course, out of Manitoba. And that results in a steal of 2 for Newfoundland and Labrador and Nathan Young.
The only place he couldn't hit it.
Exactly. little smile as he's acknowledged.
T'aimes-tu genre un petit bounce? Un bounce de la rouge?
On veut être là.
C'est avec le bouton.
OK.
Ça en pense.
Si on a la ligne parfaite, la poussée en arrêt de notre jambe.
Soit ça ou on va complètement, on fait le tour de tout ça. Niaiseux.
Ben, celle qui nous sauve présentement, c'est la jambe. Je veux pas lui donner un double dessus.
Ouais.
OK.
Je pense qu'on joue le freeze, on verra ce qui va arriver.
Lui va blaster. S'il blaste, ça peut bien virer pour nous autres. On ne sait pas.
Never know, ouais.
Parfait.
OK, Félix, c'est là.
Yeah.
Lock this freeze on.
T'es bonne, là.
Oui. Expecting that Gushue will play the yellow, red run back. And then hope that the rock top button will also go.
4-10, c'est bon.
Be careful where you put this, because if that, as you say, yellow, red's made, it might make this rock go away too.
Good weight. Faites patient pour le moment.
Line's good.
Whoa line. On est où pour le weight? Good weight.
On peut pas
large encore.
Pretty slow rotation, should hook in here at some point.
Wait, girl, on est wide open. Girl.
Vas-y, je te la laisse.
Go, descend.
Whoa.
Okay.
And taking it to the back. 8, so trying to lay it on the corner, were they?
Yes. Corner of the shot rock.
T-line will be pretty good, edge on edge with ours.
If they take this on, that goes easily, and they should be able to save all the reds. It's what happens with the yellow. In the perfect world, you want to kind of get the yellow out of there.
Just nose hit.
Is board enough?
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, 10 and a half.
That was a good call, too, because the yellow will then exit to our left. Dragging the red a little bit, even a little more. They should be able to save all the reds here.
That's why they're not going to throw this very hard.
Is that for nose, Jeff?
Yeah, there's some curl here.
I do. Yeah, I like that.
Awfully nice chance here now.
Mark Nichols.
10.
A little hard. Whoa. A little heavy. Clean.
Whoa.
Yep. Yes.
Walker.
Yep. Hard, Jeff. Hard.
Now run it back.
Hard.
Tap. Goodbye, yellow. There you go.
Okay.
And they are sitting 1-2.
Beauty, throw. 10-3. It's really not hard.
Just missed it a bit.
That's great.
A little more curl here than they were expecting with that lighter weight. Wanted to hit that yellow, not pop out quite so far, but still a very good shot by Mark Nichols.
Crafty move, too, by the veteran Gushue team. Leaving all these back here is a real plus. How do you get these reds out? Where are they going to go?
Why?
That yellow one for sure.
In off their own?
Yeah, Quebec's going to come in off that side yellow that kind of squirted out into the open. Try to get after that second shot rock that's almost biting the forefoot. This is pretty thin, about a quarter.
Yep.
Wow.
Jeff.
Right away, calling on to the panier.
Whoa!
And got one. There he goes.
Pretty good.
Very nice. Boy,
Shot, Jeff.
didn't look very nice coming out of his hand.
Good toss.
Beautiful shot.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Talked to Felix about this before the Brier last year, and he said they don't worry too much about lasers and everything in a straight line. They just want that rock to be on the broom and to get the broom in the right place for each player. That's a perfect shot. There's no extra points for style.
Got there for fun.
Well, we've often referred
Be careful.
to golf swings, Russ. It's where you make contact. You can take it and swing it around like a baton as long as you meet the club.
Yeah, exactly. And there's so many different swings out there, and they're all making money, right?
Line's good.
Wait.
Really like
a
baton.
Wait, good.
Light if anything. Light if anything.
That's an analogy.
Line now.
Go.
Hard for line.
Top 4.
Hard.
It looks like.
Weight's
Brendan.
good. Weight's good.
Hard.
Top 4.
Okay, whoa.
Biting T.
Whoa. Just bite T up.
Whoa.
Line's good.
Yep.
Make sure it's past ours. Curl up can.
Oh, very nice.
And pass it they are. Just didn't want to leave it out there and leave a possible double. All right, over to Jacobs and Smith. Kathy.
Well, Tyler Smith and his team are really holding their own. It has been the Brad Jacobs show. That yellow stone that you see was the final stone thrown by Brad Jacobs, made the perfect come around, freeze to lie shot. Tyler is trying to laser this stone sideways and pick it out.
Tyler Smith, 6th Brier.
Set. It's fine.
Steal of 1.
Dry.
Yeah. So he was last year 76% at the Brier. Tonight he's throwing 46%. Is Tyler Smith.
Went to pick one, picked his own.
And again, doing it with a 3-man team, as is Team Canada with Ben Hebert not feeling well. The Team Canada lead.
Leaves it pretty vulnerable if he makes it.
Oh, yeah.
Tough situation here for Quebec with the yellows in the back of the 8-foot. Really easy to jam one of these. Felix is going to go after the run back here.
Whoa, girl.
Oh,
Okay,
boy.
Okay.
And we'll drive it by everything.
Somehow, he can get
Okay. We got to be
Again,
careful.
the yellow Quebec rocks are killing Quebec in the back.
This one's going to be spinning so much.
Yeah.
I could see it getting somewhere into there.
Is there a triple?
Probably.
Maybe,
I don't want to see him try it.
So the
You
two
could freeze the
options
pocket.
are we try and guard both of them, or we just try and get one like right the pocket there, Mark. I think if you're doing it, you probably go, well, probably there, because you don't want to be here because he's coming across.
Yeah.
But like splitting the T line right there is pretty good.
Even with the 6.
Yeah. That's the other option.
Because then if he plays this one, that one's going to trap
You know,
too.
I guess worst case, if we're back there,
it's fine.
There's a free, like,
if we're right on it and he freezes, he might not be shot, hey?
yeah, that's what I mean. Like, he might be third shot.
We'd be
by
lying
playing it.
3.
Yeah.
He's going to make a good
But
one.
ideally, there is good. You know, if we're coming to it, I think we got to wait.
Play
all the
it
way
even
to
with
it.
the 6, and if it's back, we'll take it
You
back.
guys like this?
Yeah, where's A1 then? Splitting?
A1 is splitting the T line right there.
Yeah.
Right there's where they want it, but
get a piece bearing
they've
so we can't
all
get
been
under.
around long enough to know that
And then the
the
triple,
audible there
this
is not
one
too
goes
bad
over the top.
either, because if they end up short,
Yeah,
that's what you train yourself to do sometimes, because you can make it on your next one. That leaves that, whoops, it leaves this back that way. Now, tough for Quebec to get it out, but they might be able to roll into a position that it's tough to remove for Gushue. So in this case, I think T-line's the shot. If you're heavy, it's not bad.
I don't know, Joey, you're looking at this. If I'm looking at this at home, I'm thinking, don't they have to make a play on that yellow stone to get rid of it?
It's not an easy stone to eliminate. You'd be kind of threading the needle to peel it out of there, and if you do, you're leaving your 2 red stones exposed for Quebec. This is a great opportunity for Newfoundland to possibly get 3.
Yeah, when in doubt, make the tough one, not you.
You talked about guarding as well. Try to guard right in between the yellow and the red, because Quebec has options off those 2 rocks at the top of the rings. Sometimes best option is to put another log on the fire and get another one in there.
Look at the broom. He's 4 inches outside edge of 12 here.
This has a lot to do with how Brad throws with his release. He doesn't throw 7 or 8 rotations like the rest of the teams out there. He'll get more finish.
Line's good.
You want it back there?
Becky! Yep. Whoa.
I don't want to
Just
leave
get
it.
it back.
Yeah, it is. Go ahead, Jeff.
You're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
And back they go for sure.
Identical.
So they are sitting 3.
Yeah, well managed.
Very safe call. Like Felix has to earn it here, and if he freezes well, there's still a chance for 3.
Yeah, that one did.
Our play's good. Yeah.
I thought I gave
He's
you a
all the way
couple
back
feet
to it,
less, but obviously not.
It looked really similar to me, but like if it's a foot, it matches up with what Jeff said. Jeff felt like his slid really good too.
Sinon, je joue rouge, on donne 2. Si on fait la shot.
Rouge.
J'espère
C'est
qu'on
le
donne
trip,
2.
mettons, là? Ouais, c'est ça. On espère qu'elle flippe puis qu'elle passe au-dessus.
Ouais, parce que là, en
Avant
plus, elle s'arrête sur elle un peu. Là.
Ah, exact. Fait qu'on elle, il faut qu'elle sorte pour qu'elle retombe en jeu. Je vois pas bien d'autres choses parce que même si on frappe la jaune,
On s'en vient
Non,
ici.
on est millième shot avec... Ah, il faudrait être freeze...
Ouais, son nez là.
Oh, c'est pas bon, il frappe sur le nez là, bing.
Prends 3.
Ouais. Je pense qu'on n'a pas
Au
le choix.
moins.
I think, je pense
Je pense que c'est la rouge high side sur le...
7-8.
Ou ça?
Ben, je veux dire, je vois pas gros chose.
Non plus.
Tu veux que je la prenne?
Not a lot of great options here for Team
Non
Quebec.
plus, Jim.
Yeah, that's exactly it. All because of that. You know, where does that one go? Where does that one go? If you try the triple here, which I don't think's there anymore. There. This one spins now over to here. One of those stays.
Okay.
They seem to think it might go over the top of that back 4-foot red. They talked about trying to find somewhere to put a draw, but there's too much available for Gushue to just play that short yellow under red.
Yeah, if he gets the perfect line here, the top red will be spinning. The one that's on top of the button, I should say, the middle red.
I can't see him not getting 2 of them out.
Well, I think if you're go back, you're trying to hold them to a couple here.
Oh,
right?
they'd love to give up a deuce at this point.
Final stone for Quebec. And Felix Asselin. Right away.
Really hard.
Trepanier.
Really hard.
Staying with it. And drives it by. And oh, goodness.
Whoa.
That will open the door for a possible 4.
All right.
You can't win at this level with rocks at the back 8 foot. You just can't do it.
And you listen to the crowd now. They sense it too. They've been sitting on their hands for the most part.
Taking a little less ice here, guys.
Okay. 4 feet, 3-4 feet less?
Yeah.
3 feet less. Yeah, I like 3.
Yeah.
And a little heavy, Gushue, with his last couple of draws. So I'm asking for just a little less, 3 feet. Quite to the red for 4.
Line's good.
It's still there. It's still there. Okay. It's still there. I think you're good.
Back tee.
Well,
Line's good.
Walker left.
You can curl it. We're okay. T-line. Line's
Nichols
good.
right.
We're good. We're good. One. T-line. Yep.
And let the crowd get loud.
Hard to hear you. Very good. Yeah.
Most they've had to cheer for since the first. 6-2 Gushue. It's the opening night of the Montana's Brier from St. John's and the Mary Brown Center. Our feature game, Newfoundland and Labrador's Brad Gushue. He has a 6-2 lead. Again, a little bit of a gift. Got a gift in the first to score 2, and then that run back didn't work out for Felix Asselin and led to a draw for a 4, and they break it open. We go to the 8th now in Quebec with Last Rock. They have the Hammer playing the Yellowstone.
All right.
Side.
Felix would like that last one back for sure. He had to throw it really hard, and since it's no different than standing there in a par 5, you tend to swing a little harder than you should.
Just want you to have a look at this double. Well, what way would you want to play it on the next one?
I want to throw an in-turn a little bit low and try and bang them both out
well, if
that way.
that's the case, do we want to maybe...
Some more catchers over...
Yeah.
Right now is almost dangerous.
If you're playing that, you could probably... You're probably going right on it, are you not? Do we not try maybe high side this and poke it to the... Like something like this?
That would be great.
Okay, let's do that.
Now, the way these corner guards are grouped so close together,
We're just trying to make my double on the next one as easy as possible.
Yeah, makes that double peel very makeable, but the problem is, where is that tighter yellow rock going?
You get one yellow and your shooter
So
out.
you want to get this red rock out of the way. That's top 8, little split.
Great idea. That's what went wrong for Quebec last time. They had too many yellows behind the line.
Slow over here. Maybe just, it's pretty good. Mark's draw was nice.
It's nice speed for draw weight tonight.
Yeah, 4. Yeah.
Yeah, you're looking at about a 14.5 from hog to hog, and lots of curl, which is exactly what these curlers want. Especially 8th end to say it's still normal speed. I expect to see the paths slow down a bit as they get worn in, so it's always wonderful for the curlers knowing what to expect.
Okay.
Well, a unique situation, as we say. Both teams forced to play with 3 players. It's Team Canada against PEI. Kathy.
And it has been a story tonight of some great shots by Brad Jacobs and some just that little bit off by Tyler Smith. He was trying to bury on his first. He just ticked and rolled open, and that allowed the Jacobs team to hit and lie 4. That's what Tyler faces. He's trying to play a hit and a roll under to score.
Whoa, 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 curl, curl, curl.
Well, and that will be a steal of 3 for Team Canada. So 6 of the 8 points are stolen, and Team Canada hasn't had to do anything. They haven't had the last rock since the second end.
How many rocks do we need in the house?
Well said. How many rocks do you need in the house? It's so true.
You like that? You just throw it hard on the peel, don't you? And just...
I'm not sure another rock in the house is helping us a bunch.
Yeah, I just hate playing this and kind of leaving another yellow one around.
You just peel the tight one?
Do we just peel the tight one?
That opens up the back yellow.
Yeah.
Get one of those.
Or do you want me to try it the thin way?
I
don't love that.
I don't love that, but...
Put it through this hole?
Sure.
Okay. All right. So, quarter rock or third?
This is...
Quarter?
This can backfire too, because if they're going to go across the top of the yellow, so the yellow comes back into the ring somewhere. They could get unlucky and it sticks, and they might not lose the top yellow. Tough shot.
Whoa!
Brendan
Whoa!
Botcher.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Here we go. And coming back.
Oh, yeah.
Good shot. Couldn't have worked out any better. Took away the pocket, got rid of both guards, got one out of the rings.
Never good.
Wow.
This is also helpful because Gushue, with his time clock, had the time to bring Brendan down to the other end. He had a really good idea of exactly where he had to hit that. Really well thrown stone.
Botcher's extremely good on angles.
Now, c'était mieux ton premier call, as you wish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Same weight?
3, 9, 5, je pense qu'on est proche.
Quebec's going to try to utilize these Newfoundland stones that are in the rings. Quebec just looking for the corner freeze on the rock that's on the side of the 8-foot.
Interesting that both leads were tied at 88. Both second stones are tied at 91.
Okay. Good. Okay. Sure.
And Kathy, we have our first final.
And Jaden King certainly lived up to some of the early billings about this Ontario team. For Nova Scotia, they won the draw to the button and then chased the entire game.
Ranked number 6 in our country is Jaden King, who beat a former Ontario champion in Sam Moybro in their provincial final.
Very solid team. It's just, you know, if they can handle the bright lights, they're going to scare a lot of teams.
Curl. Keep going, Brendan. Keep going. Curl. Roll it, Jeff. Anything you can get. Good. Shot. Good, Mark.
Sûr qu'à un moment donné, il va falloir bouger quelque chose, mais...
Yeah, slight roll in from Nichols there.
C'est ta première.
Outcounts the only yellow in the house, so that means Quebec has to move some rocks around if they want to bring 5th shot onto the scoreboard.
C'est pas juste compliqué pour juste qu'il fasse ploup. Je pense qu'il faut qu'on joue fort, c'est sûr, là, sinon ça serait encore là.
C'est pas méchant, ça. C'est pas méchant, ça. Je sais pas ça, Félix.
Tu sais, mettons, il sort pas une jaune sa prochaine, c'est une bonne nouvelle.
Ouais, OK.
On a plein de doubles.
Milieu 8.
All right. Freeze en même place que la mienne. Encore sur l'angle demi.
So corner freeze on their own yellow.
Quel weight,
And then
Jeff?
neither yellow leaves town.
3-9. 3-9-5 est bonne, Jim.
C'est ça, c'est slow, là. Ça veut dire.
Oui. Ça
Tantôt,
fait
quand j'étais dans le pit, là, j'ai lancé quoi?
4-10.
OK.
Mais t'es plus vite, là.
C'est bon.
The only issue with this, though, is it's going to be 6th shot, so still a lot of granite for Quebec to address if this shot is made perfectly.
Good weight!
En masse de ligne.
Oh, Jeff.
On est large.
Oh, Jeff. Oh, on peut pas.
On est quasiment juste là, là.
Oh. Le weight est super bon.
Non, mais on n'a pas la première shot, là. Elle est direct dans le trou.
Oh, goodness. It'll find the hole.
Ah! Le weight était super bon, Jim.
Hein?
Le weight était super bon.
Took a ton of ice to freeze to that yellow.
Yeah, they like the weight.
Is this an out turn?
Nichols with the advantage at
Thinking the out.
3rd.
I just think it's.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I like this.
Yep, I'm in. Here?
Board!
Okay. Yep.
Was that good weight or was it heavy?
I thought it was a 10.
I thought it was a 10, yeah.
No panic from Team Gushue here. With a 4-point lead, you'd think they'd be blasting away, but they're like, we'll just hang around here, sit 3, sit 4. Force Quebec to clean up a lot of rocks to get a deuce on the board here. They're running out of time.
Yep.
Hard! Hard! Hard, Jeff! Hard!
Hard! Get ready, Brendan. On the roll. Real good. Shot. Good call. Good.
Va-tu mieux que ça?
Well, 3 players or not, it's a win for the gold medalists, Kathy.
Well, and Brett Jacobs, regardless of his numbers, he took on some very high-risk shots when his team did not make them, and he made some definitely exclamation point shots tonight. And for Tyler Smith, he...
And the top doubled on the center line here, trying not to set up a yellow double.
Hey, Walsh!
Go, Jeff.
Yeah.
Go, Jeff.
Pas grand-chose. OK.
Stay there, baby. About.
OK. Non.
Honnêtement, C'était pas un bon lancer, mais le trip il est là automatique.
Oh oui, exact, c'est bon.
Yeah, we could
A little
play it
wide for
hard
the
and try and come
double,
to the
but it's
back.
sneaky good. I think there's a triple here for Quebec later on. And they got some separation with the 2 yellows. So you might see Brad ignore the yellows again.
Yeah, half rock's pretty good.
Yep, I'm in.
Okay.
Is this out?
Out turn.
Out turn?
Yeah.
Newfoundland Labrador against Nunavut, and Samagalski down by a couple.
Well, he is, but he's got an opportunity in this end. You can see that he is already lying one. It is a draw to the paint for 2 for Derek almost every time he has sat in the hack. It has been doubles or he's been forced. So here's a chance to tie.
Think about Derek and all those years. Remember, I mean, he goes back to Rob Fowler days, and then with Carruthers and Mike McEwen. Always somebody you want to have on your team.
14 should be fine.
Well, and a really great story this year. Carberry is a very small town, but both Derek and Braden Calvert, both from Carberry.
Yep. And there you go. Thank you.
Great shot. What'd you get time on that?
Well, they're just laying it on now, aren't they?
Very nice shot.
Pressure.
Work to do.
Really nice accuracy here, unlocks that yellow, so no matter where Felix puts this first rock of this end, he can just rip that other yellow out. Won't even really need to, though. It's 6th shot.
Yeah. You need to make 5 go away here.
That's good. Yeah, yeah.
We'll pull it. Get that one onto there. That one onto there. You're going to move that one. Whether you'll get that one, I don't think so. But a triple would give them some type of opportunity to maybe score 2.
Aslan, his first.
Go.
Yes, yes, yes!
Martin Cadet. And just drives it through. Backs it up and off.
Broke a lot more than they thought.
Balancé. Balancé, kid.
So Gushue with the advantage. Player numbers are brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Yeah, wait through the hole on the back one or something. Yeah, play top 4. Okay.
Chance here for
Full 4-foot.
Gushue to make it pretty difficult to score for Team Quebec.
Full 4.
Trying to go top 4.
Man, I think that way you threw last end is okay here.
Yeah, my last one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
That's
what I'm going to try and give you.
Yeah.
That was what, top 4?
Yep. Yeah, you bumped it.
Even with the rock that's top 4 on the left side.
More than that, eh?
I even heard them say you can leave him a little hole to try to get through for one. Just touch the center line.
Brad was very good at that. The year I played with him, he didn't mind leaving the port, because if somebody tries to come through the port and they wreck, it's over. If you line it up, then they can come around, and your line doesn't have to be nearly as accurate.
Line's good. Line's good. Top 4. Line's good. Line's good.
Line's good.
Line's good. Full 4, guys. Get it out.
Hard.
It's not quite 17 in the final, but it sure looks the same.
Yeah, it's the same shot.
Keep going. Curl a bit. Curl.
Come on. And he'll plug the hole a little bit.
Didn't throw it that light, eh?
I thought it was top 8 on its own.
Okay.
It's definitely a little bit slower.
15-4. Hard. Keep going, guys. Hard. Keep going. Curl a bit. Curl.
Brad's been heavy on several draws this game, at least just a couple for him, but he doesn't normally do that, so he's trying to use the sweepers, but as we were talking about 8th end, it can slow down a little bit, not quite able to drag it as far.
And missed it the right way. Heavy would have been really bad. This is not a gimme here, boy. The one top 4-foot can really get in Felix's way on this out-turn draw.
Well, it's a draw against 4.
Good way.
He's down by 4. Must have here for Felix Asselin in Quebec. Cret right, Trepanier left.
Gotta go.
Oh, fellas, you gotta go. And did he pull the string on this? It looks like he has. And so there they are. Count them up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And yeah, the gloves will come off. And Gushue will pick up the win.
Good game, brother. Good game, brother. Well done, buddy. Great start. Very good.
Yeah, terrific start. Make the final. 10-2. Gushue is your winner. He said this year they're going to take it all in, use the crowd to their advantage, and it worked tonight. Well, he's going to get a lot of love this week, no doubt. Brad Gushue going to be asked for a lot of autographs. Gushue bobblehead. As he picks up a win on this opening night to the Montana's Brier. The final 10-2 really started in that second. You can see the draw weight that really plagued Felix Asselin. Gave up a 2 there when it really was heading for a blank. And then again, that 4 was a gift. Another missed shot led to the 4, and then keeping that pressure on was a 4 and a 10-2. Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. All right, Kathy, let's take a look at what's happening between Newfoundland, Labrador, and Nunavut.
Well, lots of trouble for Derek Samagalski. On his final, he tried to raise the yellow stone on the right and just overthrew it a bit, ticked it, and rolled away. So it is already 3 for sure that the Newfoundland Labrador team lie. This is a chance for 4.
As we mentioned earlier, this is as a young man, 23 years of age, Nathan Young, a protege, really, of Gushue, who saw something in him many years ago and asked him to be part of a team at the Pan Continental. Saw the way that Gushue and his team worked together, and that is settled down, and that will be for 4 to lead it now 8-4. And it's the only game still on the ice, as there are now 3 finals. And here in 10 coming home, it is Derek Samagalski and the team from the Iqaluit Curling Club that does have Last Rock. They do have the hammer, playing the Yellowstones against Nathan Young and his team from the St. John's Curling Club, Remax Center.
You know, I think a lot of teams might shake hands with being in a 4-down situation, but it's a great opportunity for the team from Nunavut to get some reps together and to get some reps on this ice.
Well, sure, because of the fact that they did play in a best of 5. They beat Shane Latimer in the Nunavut final. But as you said, Samagalski from Carberry, and then Sheldon Wedig, who is originally from Iqaluit, but makes his home in Brandon, is throwing the 3rd stones.
Here, just stay down here for a sec. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple.
So basically, pitching it through now are is the team from St. John's.
Yep. Yeah, adding in the paint is really detrimental with a 4-point lead. I think, Kathy, it's a brilliant move to stay out there.
I do too.
You know, there's no chance they're used to this type of atmosphere, number one, and the different curl and the rocks. Just get a feel for watching those rocks, believe what you see, how much curl and how much finish there is. And it can really help you. It looked like it was slowing down a hair down the center in our sheet. They'll pick up on that in this end. You learn a lot of stuff here.
Christian Smitheram throws the 2nd stones, originally from Orangeville, Ontario, makes his home now in Iqaluit. He is a pilot for Canadian North.
Keep going, Shelley, keep going.
And around they go.
Curl! Really gotta curl!
Nathan Locke.
You still got the back one.
In a 3rd Brier appearance for Nathan.
That's fine. That's fine.
Anything with that peel weight. Looked like a bit of an outward motion, but saving grace for Locke was that the come around was a little bit exposed. So math here is pretty simple. Continue to make contact. If you're Newfoundland, you're in good shape.
No, safe shot's fine.
Yeah, we're team back 4.
Okay. Well, it's gonna curl again. Try to go.
Yeah, well, it's all on its own. Back 8, back 12.
Carve it if it's not through.
Try to get it buried.
Okay. Shot.
And finally does land at the back edge of the 8.
Our first one in buried because he flashed it, right? That was the one chance. Yeah. I'll get you to draw around again.
Okay.
Yep. Hard. Hurry hard. Right up. You're good. Right up. Right up. Throw it, Colin.
Hit that pretty thick, but brilliant speed.
Okay, draw around.
Back 8.
Lock it on.
I think, Joe, if that first one that they accidentally chipped out, it had been buried. There'd be 2 buried right now with a third one coming in, and you'd have a chance for your 4. Didn't quite get it underneath, and they took it off as opposed to the peel.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It was top 12. If that has even 2 feet more weight on it, it's probably fully under cover.
Line's good. Okay, a little bit of room.
Boy, for somebody from Iqaluit, he picked up that Manitoba tuck pretty quickly.
Okay, you're gonna have to carve this.
Sheldon Wedding. And it was Wedding that reached out to Derek Semagalski and said, look, we'd really appreciate. Derek said, okay, gave it some thought. Said, sure, let's do this.
Keep going. Okay, good.
And right around he goes.
Good sweep. Good sweep.
They have some nice facilities in Iqaluit. They hosted the Canada Arctic Winter Games a few years ago. New arenas, curling club.
Tight guard. Good judge.
4 here.
Up guard.
We'll replace this guard. Hope for a flash. Hope for a few flashes now. Again, though, to your point, Russ, this is a great opportunity to throw some draw weight shots in the 10th end. On my stopwatch, the speed looks like it's held up really nice.
Brilliant.
Halfway's good, guys.
This might not curl enough. It's pretty long.
Yep. Keep going. You gotta curl this. Curl it. Curl.
And I think that these are the 2 sheets, the outside, that we might start to see differences in during this week, especially at night. You've got the heat coming off the crowd, and the crowd is still very present, and that has to impact the ice. And here's some of the love for this young man that he probably didn't expect out of Brier, but boy, is he going to find it this week.
He's been at the top of junior curling in our country for a long time. Back during the bubble and the COVID year, they had a World Junior qualifier, and he lost to Owen Purcell that year. Yeah, the Oakville Curling Club. He makes his home now in Toronto. He's moved there, and he plays one night a week in Oakville, and then the other he plays at my old club, the Royals in Toronto.
Royals, huh?
Yeah.
Clean.
They speak more highly of him than you?
Yeah.
Yes, that's well, he actually went somewhere with the game, but
well, you're here as well. Proof.
3 guards.
Wow. My gosh. Somebody's out there just painting a target on me.
Are they going over here? Wow. Yeah, I mean, you can just play right down the same.
This really speaks to the CTRS system, Catherine, in my opinion. If Brad Gushue doesn't get here by winning the country or getting top 3, Nathan's never in this thing. Let's be honest. And what a wonderful learning curve this will be for this young team.
Just 2 guys.
Well, I think it was you, Vic. Did you not say that they had a large number of competitors in the provincial playdown in Newfoundland Labrador this year because all of a sudden everyone has a chance?
Right. And he beat Simon Perry. Did Nathan Young in their final 5-4.
Okay, same weight. Yep.
But again, with him in Toronto, they weren't doing a lot of bond spieling. Just 13 and 11, so 24 games total this year. And here you go. The other team from Newfoundland and Labrador, not to be forgotten, Nathan Young. And with a chance now to run Nunavut out of stones.
Nate. Clean. Yep.
Good.
And he'll make the run back double. Very nice to finish it off. As Newfoundland and Labrador and Nathan Young will pick up the win. And Brad Gushue coming out to watch As I say, somebody that he has mentored for a number of years now. Nathan Young picks up the win. 8-4 is your final. To complete this opening night of the Montana's Brier from St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador.
The 2026 Montana's Brier is brought to you in part by Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. By Scotty's, Canada's #1 facial tissue brand. By BKT Tires, growing together. And by PointsBet, the official sportsbook and casino partner of Curling Canada.
Really happy, really enjoyed it.
There's going to be a lot of questions.
You know, I did take some moments to just kind of enjoy it, which is good. So lots of positives.
There you go. Take a moment to enjoy it in his last appearance at a Brier. So there are your winners, and the only team that did not play tonight, that is Kelly Knapp and his team, the Saskatchewan champions of the Highland Curling Club in Regina. And they were winners. Knapp was a winner over a former champion, Rylan Kleider, in their provincial championship, as Knapp is going to make a second appearance at the Brier. And time two.
For us, it's about patience. It's about just chipping away, and when you have an opportunity, you have to capitalize. Fortunately,
and they did tonight. They scored a 4 in the ninth to win 8-4 over Nunavut and Derek Semogowski. We are in St. John's for this year's Montana's Brier.
All four of us get to experience this together, and we're a pretty tight group, and we're working class curlers that just love the game, and to be representing Manitoba at our first Brier is pretty special.
I've been to a lot of these, so I know what to expect, and I think the guys know what to expect. The main difference would be when we used to come to these, we were probably more of a favorite. This time I'd say we're middle of the pack, but I like our chances, and it's going to be a fun week.
Yeah, that'll be our featured game when we join you tomorrow. Make a note, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, as our first look at the teams in Pool B. Kevin Gushue, winning a 10th provincial title, the four-time champion, goes against Braden Calvert, who had lost the last two Manitoba finals. A dream come true for him, as he said, you know, I grew up all those years watching Jeff Stoughton. There's no mention about Kathy there, though, not at all. What a night it's been. Gushue makes a winning first night in what will be his last Brier, and they survive a broken broom. Martin Gret
Take that back there.
on his opening night of the Montana's Brier. We thank you for joining us here on Canada's sports leader, TSN.
Come on in. Welcome to SportsCenter. Jermaine Franklin, Matt Scooby here with you. And we're going to start things off with the trade deadline just a week away with the trade bait. Now, a couple of Flames in the top three, and Nazem Kadri, Blake Coleman, both have